Hey guys.
Good evening, everyone.
Hillary Raven Porter here.
Cosmic Messenger Derek Pennant.
We are, yesterday we did the first for Derek, and today is the first for me of the Antahkarana Chakra Scrub. So this one we're doing the root, so it was the root within the Antahkarana through all the layers of the foundation and all the layers above. So we're doing videos after each session to just give you some little behind the scenes about what our experiences of our experiences are of both receiving and offering the sessions. So I tend to come out of these like this. I KO and then I'm just like ready for bed. Whereas the video from yesterday, you could see Derek was gets a little more activated.
I do, but in the evening ones, though, I definitely still feel it a little bit of like, where am I when I come back? Right?
Yeah.
Went on a big journey.
Have you felt anything since your session yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Big time. I'm still assimilating it all, so yeah.
Assimilation.
Exactly. So got the whole week, right, to soak it in.
We have the whole week. So my experience this round, I was really hot and cold at the beginning, like really hot and cold. I was really cold and needed like weight on top of me, even though I had wavy, i.e. our infrared mat underneath. I needed it turned up, and then after it was turned up and I got a little bit of weighted blanket, then it was too hot, and then it was too cold, and then it was too hot, and so that was happening a lot for me. This, which can happen with Tameana regardless if you have a infrared mat or not, as your biology is literally shifting and your DNA is shifting with Tameana. Yeah, so I went out. It took
You saw the lights flash in there, eh?
Yeah.
That was cool.
It took me a couple to like turn my mind off because it's been a busy week. But then I was out, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're done. I'm like, what? And it's literally been like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was your...
Well, I found that the information with the Antahkarana Chakra Scrub is that it's coming in really fast. Now, everything's always been accelerated and quickened when having a session, and for myself, so much information comes through. But these are like instantaneous. Like I'm not even done activating the symbols and getting the grid work set up per plane that we're working in, vortex zones, and it's just instantly already speaking to me like super fast. And I was actually just thinking that while the light was going off, and I was like, the information's coming in light speed.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really neat coming in there. And I also, what I really find interesting with the Antahkarana component, especially when you're focusing it on each of the lower base chakras, the main chakras of the body, it's bringing in the finer details of what your galactic cord is all about. And through all of them you unlock. So it's like, what does that mean with the root? It's about all of them combined from all of the sessions. And it's like this whole thing's one giant pass that kind of completes the circuit, right? So it's just unlocking so much more. Our stellar gateways, soul star, you may have heard of some of those terms. There's the Soma chakra and our higher crown. Transpersonal points, there's lots of activity going up there. But it was a lot today was about the intercommunication with different planets. And also, one of the cool ones that came through was the template for the energy work when an animal totem first makes its forms in energy form. And also we were able to locate the place where the universal life force energy first enters the body when coming from the cosmos into our being, our light body. It's pretty cool stuff. And so it just unraveled itself from there. It was really interesting. But it all had a foundational sense to it. Like, where did your core root patterns officially start? Where does dis-ease start before it enters the body? And that was the root shining throughout, scrubbing its way through the whole adventure.
It's interesting too. I found, like I said, I was out. As you can see, I'm still partly there. It always brings back the one session that we had way back when, I say way back, and it was, like 3 years ago. But where I came out of a session and I was walking like a giraffe. I was like, I'm a giraffe! Like, I just felt like, it was like, like, it was crazy. But just a reminder too that like Tameana works on the physical, not just the spiritual and the energetic levels, because like Derek was saying, the dis-ease comes from outer layers inward, right? And so we're often shown these little signals before it manifests as a physical manifestation. So we have these messages, and so Tameana helps on the we haven't listened level, which is it's already in our physical body,
Yep.
plus all the levels before. And this one, and also the things that are in our DNA from birth. So I've always had a weak neck and shoulder area, and this session was highlighting that my Merkaba spin, it can't quite spin properly because of the challenges that I have with my neck and my shoulders, which were amplified in 2008 with a car accident. And it's something that I've still been working on healing and releasing what has been locked in the tendons and the bones and the muscles and the memory in those spaces, and releasing those. So I look forward to my Merkaba spinning well once I've worked through those. Oh my goodness.
And that's the etheric blueprint that sits between those spaces between the cells, right? And it resonates outside of our body a little bit in the first layer of our aura, and the fifth layer too. There's an upper component as well. And so by working on that stuff, that's the stuff that gets locked, and that's the compounding effect over time, right?
So yeah, lots. There was lots. So those are just some of the highlights, and I think I've aptly named these sessions the sleepy time sessions, as you can tell by the looks on our faces. Because I think it's now 10 o'clock at night, and it's time to go into that sleepy time. So yeah, just a little behind the scenes of Antahkarana. Next updates will be in approximately a week for the Nantanamate, which is the sacral level of the Antahkarana. Until then, enjoy the eclipse.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Eclipse on Friday.
Yeah, watch your pets. I know Rosie's super activated.
Oh, she's activated.
And Tameana can get you hungry. Let's just say I'm thinking of peaches and granola right now.
Ooh.
Okay. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the eclipse. Stay open and take care of yourself if you need any support. Okay.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.